Hello, welcome to In the Kitchen with Mary Mac, a show that could go any which way you like. Today, the way it's going to go is we're developing some new mixes, so while we're doing that, we're going to play Cards Against Humanity and wait for the oven buzzer to go off, and then we're going to try what we developed. So
you should say, "You're in the kitchen with Mary Mac."
I did say that.
No, you said this is In the Kitchen with Mary Mac.
But it's the first show. I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll do better.
I'll try. I'm trying to do better. This is all I have. This is it.
Oh,
hey, there goes the timer.
Yes!
Look at them.
This is an audio podcast. They literally cannot see them.
They're delicious looking. They have little melty caramels in the top and chocolate chips, and they're chocolate muffins, and they also have pecans in them.
You should take a picture and we'll post it in the description.
Okay, those are really awesome looking. So we'll let those cool for about 5 minutes in the pan. I like to do that. It makes the wrappers come off easier, and then we'll let them cool for about 5 more minutes on the oven rack, and we shall devour them voraciously.
The second voice you're hearing is Anna Mac, who is running the computer.
She's the engineer.
If you can call it that, it's literally just GarageBand.
I'm going to get you an engineer's hat and a train whistle so you can feel realistic. Back with the muffin.
Back with the muffin.
All right, we're gonna have a live taste test of these muffins, which will hopefully become a new muffin that I'll be selling. I like to theme my muffins, so these are going to be Yinzer Muffins. Okay.
They do stick to the wrapper.
Slightly, only slightly. They came out really good.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's like ooey gooey inside from the melty caramel and chocolate.
Not a big fan of pecans, though.
Yeah, but the pecans are giving a nice background flavor and crunch.
I just like the chocolate.
These are an oat bran muffin, so they're actually good for you and bad for you all at the same time. And
they cancel out.
They're
so
moot.
It's like you had nothing.
Yeah, they're like moot. They have 8 grams of fiber in each muffin.
How'd you find that?
Well, because I looked up online, they have this thing that you can do the nutritional. You put in all the ingredients in whatever you're making, and it gives you all the nutritional information and the calories and everything. And because these have oatmeal and oat bran and unbleached flour in them, they're very high in fiber. And then we use raw sugar and sea salt, and have a little bit of baking powder. And
I didn't know you used sea salt on them. I thought you used kosher salt.
Or kosher salt. I'm sorry. I said sea salt and I used kosher salt. It's not the same thing. I use kosher salt. Sorry about that.
Pretty similar. But, yeah.
And then when you make them, you just add oil, the oil of your choice, 1 egg, and milk. If you can't have dairy, they work really good even with like water or almond milk.
It's true. I made them at college before. I had the muffin mixes, and as I was a college student, I had no groceries. So I didn't have eggs or milk, and I just used extra oil and water instead of the milk, and they actually turned out pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good.
Interesting. I've substituted like applesauce for the egg when I didn't have an egg, and water for the milk, and I've used different types of oil in it, and the best way obviously is the way they are in the mix, but I've used like fake eggs, and I've used egg substitute, actually is what they're called, not fake eggs. That's like a brand name.
Plastic eggs?
Fake eggs would be like a brand name.
Those plastic Easter eggs, you put them in the mix?
Yeah, right. They're really crunchy, and I've used soy milk and almond milk, and like I said, applesauce instead of the oil, and they come out good. So if you're, if they're very healthy, but they also taste really good. And kids like them too, so, it's one of those things you can give to your kids and, not feel like they're getting something tasty, quick breakfast kind of a thing. So hopefully these will be a new part of our lineup. I think they will. I really like them. I really like them. I like these little caramel pieces that I got are really good, and they melt very nicely. So
now, what's the difference between these and the Cleveland Brands muffins that you make?
The Cleveland Brands muffins are a vanilla or plain oatmeal flavored muffin. They're not chocolate base, and then they have milk chocolate and caramel. Those are really good too.
For some reason I thought those were a chocolate base.
No. With
the caramel.
No, the Stiller's muffins are a chocolate base, and I use the peanut butter chips and the chocolate chips in those. Those are really good. What's a good idea is when the Steelers are playing the Browns, you have a Steelers muffin and a Browns muffin, and you can eat them during the game, and it kind of can make you feel better. Like if the Steelers do something bad, you can eat your Steelers muffin and really crunch down it hard, and then the Browns, you can just eat them the whole game. It's like,
because they're always doing bad.
Yes, so yes, you can eat one of those. You can certainly eat one of those.
Whose are these?
These are I think I'm going to be calling them Yinzer Muffins. They're a new thing I'm trying out, so we'll see how they go. Well, I think that's good for now.
Okay.
I think we're good for now. We're going to go and work on our label. So thank you for listening if you are, and if you're not, too bad for you.